Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, into the grand finals of the Meta Madness Qualifier number 2. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Saboteurs versus Akatsuki. This is going to be Saboteurs who came through the upper bracket, and they've been chilling for the vast majority of the day. This is the only game they have to play today, as they did win out yesterday through the upper bracket, and this is over to the side of Akatsuki coming from the bottom bracket. This is the 5th game this red team has played today. First best of 5 of the day, only best of 5 in the grand finals, and from my understanding, all the grand final first maps are chosen ahead of time, which will be Blackheart's Bay. My 2 cents, make Blackheart's Bay the 3rd map. That's my 2 cents, because you're guaranteed at least 3 maps in a best of 3. Granted, of course, maybe some people wouldn't be too happy about that. I just, when you get to map 3, that's where the shenanigans begin. That's where the interesting drafts will lie. But we're getting into Blackheart's Bay, and you've heard me mention Meta Madness quite a bit. Meta Madness style of draft is heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5. There's also some baseline bans for the tournament, in that being Genji, Hanzo, Anduin, Blaze, Diablo, Brightwing, Vala, and Hogger are perma-banned in the tournament. That is also pinned at the top of the chat if you'd like to check it later on. But heroes, if let's say there's a first pick, first pick Junkrat, Junkrat would be unavailable for maps 2, 3, 4, or 5 in this best of 5. So we'll see what they're going to go for, though, on the side of Saboteurs. They did ban away, Saboteurs banned away Battlefield of Eternity. Raxus Holdout was banned up by Akatsuki. First pick, of course, was chosen by the side of Saboteurs as they won the coin flip, and Rhaegar will be the first pick to our blue squad. You're not ready? Pause, please, while you get a drink. You gotta sprint, homie. You gotta sprint. That's what I did. That's why I'm kind of out of breath. Also because I'm out of shape. That too, I'm kind of out of shape. Yrel Sylvanas open up the draft for the side of Akatsuki. Rhaegar. Okay, so do we go dive composition? Oh, you know what I would love to see? You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see an early Zool double soak from top to mid and let the rest of the team hard push bottom lane. That's what I would like to see from Saboteurs. Realistically, either side could do this because the Sylvanas early game here would allow that bottom lane to be opened up. Why bottom lane? Bottom lane has siege giant camps on the left and the right to be grabbed. That's also going to give you coins. That'll go into bottom lane. And there's also a bruiser camp. So there's 3 camps in theory that you can shove in through bottom lane with and get a lot of siege value. See what we get here ban-wise as we get into our second half of the bans. Cassia to be gotten rid of, so looks like they're going to maybe be leaning into some auto-attack play from the side of Akatsuki. Also, it might be a target ban onto, like, Dino or something like that. We'll have to see what happens here. Oh, they get rid of the Tracer. Okay, yeah. Cassia banned, so Tracer gets banned. Don't want to deal with the sustained damage of her. Zarya Garrosh. Hyper carry Sylvanas? No, yeah, it is hyper carry Sylvanas, actually. I don't think it's solo support Zarya. What if they pick up Varian and go shatter, like, what if they pick up Varian, go Twin Blades and Shattering Throw? Like, oh, okay, it's not gonna. You're back? Hey, you're back just in time. You didn't miss much. You missed some bans. All right, this is just a fairly standard draft from the side of Saboteurs. Saboteurs with a fairly standard draft. This should be a healer for Akatsuki. What do I want to pick up with this? I don't hate the idea of an Ariel for knockback with the Tainment Strikes, but it's going to be Malfurion. Okay. Might be a Twilight Dream Malfurion, honestly. Step in, Twilight, like, you get a toss combo into Jaina, Twilight Dreamer, and she's dead. Okay, well, let's go ahead and write a prediction. I have not typed this as a map for a prediction in a long time. Blackheart's Bay. We have Saboteurs on the left-hand side. All right, Blackheart's Bay, ladies and gentlemen. I love this map. I love the theming of this map. Do I think it's competitively viable? Nah, not really, but it's pirates. It's cool. Speaking of, I need to watch season 2 of Our Flag Means Death. On the right-hand side, we have got our red squad Akatsuki coming from the bottom bracket, looking to take this qualifier number 2. Ultralisk playing Sylvanas, a Banana Malfurion, Skog Zarya, Masquerade on Garrosh, and last but not least, Yrel to be played by Copen. Moving to the left-hand side, first time we've seen them today, and first time actually this weekend we're seeing him. We got Bad Benny on Muradin, Yasu Rhaegar, Hazuab's Leoric, Dino on the Jaina, and last but not least, Rutso will play Maiev. You're sitting at home saying, Bahamut, where's the gamble? It's right there. There's the gamble. Up and available for all of you lovely lads and lasses in chat. Get your gambles in, kids. It's the grand finals. I'd like to see some good gambles all 5 games, because we're going to get a 5-game series for sure. Zarya, of course, undefeated in the tournament so far. Really? I did not know that. Dino in the bottom is going to go Lingering Chill level 1. We have Muradin with his third wind. Higher threshold and faster healing as well. Oisin's renewal for the Leoric. Nice memento on the Maiev. She'll be able to clear out some camps faster. Emerald Dreams. We also see Overwhelming Affliction on the Sylvanas. Dauntless Yrel. Groundbreaker Garrosh. And of course a Barrier. Strong. Together we are stronger for the Zarya. Yasu getting low here, and first blood goes over to Akatsuki. Gamble's still up and available if you have belief in Saboteurs, but I do see a lot of Akatsuki belief, and Bad Benny is gonna go down top lane for Zarya. Blackheart is up and available. In a few seconds, he'll be spawning some chests in 2 locations. Down in the bottom lane, Hazuab's trying to pressure onto Copen. This is not the opening Saboteurs wants here, as they're gonna lose 50% of their fort in top lane. They're actually going to lose more than that, because this camp is still being worked on. Garrosh floating around. We'll be able to get the center eye. And Leoric will start working on this treasure chest. Copen going to try and maybe steal a gem or so away, or a coin. All right, top lane fort down to about 20%. Back over in the mid lane area. Benny picks up 5, gets tossed around. Masquerade a little low. Benny looking to put some pressure as Masquerade does go down. Saboteurs say, you know, we're not that squishy. And the double kill for Maiev. Rutso. Double kill. Top lane camp is still fairly healthy. Yasu jumps on in, starts clearing up the wave to shove up further. Dino gets a coin camp on the right-hand side. And we have 10 coins. Does it show properly here? It does! Finally, another use for this Control 6 button. Tomb of the Spider Queen is the only map that I can use it on, but hey, I can use it here and showcase who's got what. It's better than doing that. Bad Benny gets the 5 in. Yrel pressuring Hazuabs, but he is going to spray and walk away. Also, unplayed in the tournament so far, but yeah, but you know, nope, she was played earlier today, homie. Zarya was played earlier today. I remember because I kept saying it wrong. There was a Graviton Surge, not an Expulsion Zone. And actually, Zarya was played yesterday too at some point. That is not the first Zarya game of the tournament, at least on this stream. Rutso, Vault of the Wardens, a root from Malfurion, but still, Banana's thrown in, Sylvanas gets the kill, they use the Black Arrows, lock down the fort, and that will be top lane fort to go down. Sorry, I missed that on my mini-map, that was kind of weird. That's a mid lane fort to go down from Blackheart's Barrage. Muradin steals away the camp. These Siege Giants, God, I love the models for these Siege Giants with the giant cannons, that's so cool. Yep. If you're sitting here hearing me talk about maybe missed drafts or games that you did not get to see,
good news, everyone.
The game's paused. No, I put all these games up on YouTube with spoiler-free additional time, and I edit out the in-between time of setting up lobbies. Last night after stream, during D&D, I was editing and uploading these VODs to YouTube. So all 5 best of 3s from yesterday are already going up on YouTube. The first game of yesterday's best of 3s is actually released this morning at 9 a.m. my time. So if you are not in the YouTube, if you're not following, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, there's a link in chat for you if you would like to subscribe there. And I upload 1 video per day. A lot of Heroes of Storm content. Also testing other things here and there, like the Resident Evil VODs, Lords of the Fallen VODs, stuff like that. Excuse me. Right now we have a bit of high ping for one of our players. They're waiting for that to level out. Currently, Copen has 550 ping. God, where's he playing from? My West Coast internet is better than that. Well, no, wait, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, all VODs are going up on YouTube. I'm trying to get them up as quickly as possible so you don't miss out on any of the content. I will probably edit these tomorrow because I think I have VODs for the next, 8 days already because I have NGS stuff from last week as well. So I'll probably edit these. I'll probably take the rest of today off and relax. I think it's smart of me not to burn the candle completely. There's always the phrase of burning the candle at both ends. I'm just throwing the candle in the fireplace. No, we're not tempting anyone. Masquerade, as we're back into this, is going to pop Indomitable. 11 out of the 12 gems. Let's actually see who's got those once again. 8 on the Rhaegar, 1 on the Jaina, 1 on Malfurion. Bad Benny gets the Dwarf Toss away. He did go Heavy Impact level 7, cleansed by Yasu. Did go Purification level 7, so you also get the extra value. So if Purge removes Stun, Slow, Root, or Silence, heal them for 301. Skog is going to get pulled in by an Umbral Bind of Rutso. And that extra coin dropped on the ground will be enough for another Blackheart Barrage from Saboteurs. Bad Benny last 2 turn in as 10 Talent here is going to be coming through in just a moment. Sylvanas, Mishy found here in mid lane. Ultralisk is going to try and dip, dive, dodge around. Bad Benny says, hello! I have... Surprise, motherfucker. Sylvanas falls. The Blackheart Barrage takes down the top lane fort. Rhaegar is grabbing a coin camp on the top right. Leoric to do the same thing on the left. We're looking at camp timers right now because, well, realistically, much like Sky Temple, you can just play the objective and win through that. 10 talent here on the left-hand side. Let's take a look and see what we got. Water Elemental for Jaina and Tomb Leoric. Dino looking for... Okay, Dino's going to go for solo boss. No, he's got Rhaegar to help out. Okay. Okay, they'll kind of micro the Water Elemental in and out of the bush to break vision. Yasu, okay, nicely done. So, top lane boss will be grabbed. Meanwhile, you will see a coin camp on the left-hand side picked up by Akatsuki. They have 9 out of 10 coins for a Blackheart Barrage. But that boss will go into top lane onto the keep front gate. Meanwhile, Leoric, Hazuab's trying to delay it a little bit. 7 out of the 14 in the pockets of Saboteurs. They'll pick up 2 more from this Bruiser camp here on the left-hand side. Blackheart actually might spawn some chests soon. I don't know the timing on that, but it feels like we haven't had a chest spawn in a bit. So he might be throwing out some coins onto the map soon. Burden pushing up top lane a little bit. Won't stick around too long. Siege Giant's stolen away on the right-hand side, or at least they're going to be attempted. So this is going to be 2, 4... Leoric. Okay, so they'll have enough for a turn in here between the 2 camps and this coin camp, or this coin box. Meanwhile, though, Murd and Bad Benny is still in top lane. I feel like he might be sacrificing himself. Bad Benny's going to sacrifice himself positionally to allow his team to pick up coins, and I at least that's what it seems like play-wise. It allowed the opportunity to steal the Siege Giant camp away, allowed Rhaegar to get this camp on the left-hand side. Hazuabs is going to be able to get the coins as well, but actually it's not as much time as I thought. Dino going to throw some slows down. Leoric is going to be able to Wraith walk out. Barrage should begin in favor of Saboteur, or excuse me, in favor of Akatsuki. Wait, no, they want to go in for the delay. Camp in top lane still pushing in. Camp in bottom lane arriving near where that fort used to be with a decent wave right behind it. Toss onto Rutso, able to blink away. There's a cleanse from Yasu. Muradin's back, ready to fight. 13 Talontiers not here just yet. No one freed the Sharks, unfortunately, in this game. Yeah, Ancestor healing onto Hazuabs. He's back down low again. Urel Righteous Hammer, Avenging Wrath gets the kill. Murden will fall as well. The coins are picked up, and now it's big retreat from Saboteurs. For those of you who don't know, you can left click on the sharks, and that frees them. I can't do it because I am an observer. But you can free the sharks if you left click on them if you ever play Blackheart's Bay. You gotta free the sharks! There's also, by the way, a Kraken up here if you did not know.
What are you waiting for? Fire!
There's a Kraken in the top around the boss. The eye actually, it'll go underwater from time to time. Actually, there you go, you can see it goes underwater. It pops in and out here and there. It's kind of cool. Little map motifs. Like Blackheart's got so much cool motifing. As I said, it's not the best competitive map, but it still has super good motifing. I don't know. It's cool. Cool design.
Well then,
All right.
who's got the coin for me, sir?
The turn-in is mega available for the side of Saboteurs. They've got 6 out of 14 already in. Rutso wants to get a few of these in. Yasu thinking about the same. Masquerade steps in with a groundbreak and says neither of you are turning in right now. The Orc is going to clear out the wave in mid, a little far up, but I don't think they're going to look for any sort of flank with him since he's showing on minimap. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas is up in 3 seconds. Ancestor Healing for Rhaegar up in 7. And those are the only heroics on cooldown. Actually, they're just about to come off. 2 more coins go in. You like this map? I love this map. But as I said, it's not the best competitively, but I love this map. It's so cool. Oh, Urel is going to discover the enemy team. This is going to be Skog and the rest starting to chase in for a fight. Rutso pulls Kopin in with an Umbral Bind, and that's as much of the engagement as they get. Hazuabs, though, will continue to do split-soaking duties. Unabated. Uh-oh, Black Arrow's locked down the tower in bottom lane. Dino's the target and will... Shut up! I mean, Dino's dead, but that's insane. Dino gets Ice Block with like 200 HP and manages to actually get the activation on it too. Meanwhile, Zarya's gonna be traded. There's a Wailing Arrow, there was a Containment Disc from the Maiev. That was what the silence was on the Urella. She Avenging Wraths in, takes a Stormbolt to the face. Umbral Bind pulls her back in. Malfurion trying to get a root out on the ground. Rutso says, that's too bad. I have this really cool ability to jump over your root. Allied Toss allows Kopin to back away. Yasu thinking about the bite on the butt. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas connecting to the enemy. The Ancestor Healing seemingly does nothing for Bad Benny. And Saboteurs need to rush on out of this one. Hazuabs, who did push up that wave. The keep front gate's already down. Double chest is going to spawn. 21 in the pockets. 23 in the pockets for the side of Saboteurs. They've already turned in 6 out of the 14 necessary. I believe they've got back-to-back turn-ins on the side of Saboteurs, but I think the barrage will begin from Akatsuki. Yeah, Kopin's getting pinged like, dude, we need your 6th. You are the 6th. And that does give the opportunity for more gems. 30! This is definite. Uh-oh, Yasu! No Ancestor Healing for 50 seconds. And Tomb from Leoric. Goodbye, Yasu. A whole handful of gems go down. But Garrosh is going to be traded in this moment. Bad Benny's back. Urel's going to fall. Ultralisk. Hold on. The Will of Forsaken is going to be popped the expulsion zone to try and zone back the enemy team. You see that someone was clicking on the shark right there. It was trying to wiggle its way out. Banana, dead. So what do you want to do now? Boss is up and available. You've got a coin chilling over here. Rutso's going to go pick up that. Siege Giants for bottom lane on top of the Siege Giants already grabbed. Rutso's maybe looking for a coin camp. Nah, Rutso's just going to wait around for that to pop up. Big wave in top. Jaina gets a camp, as I mentioned, and 3 dead on the side of Akatsuki. Rutso nearly has the entire next turn in. The next turn in, because it goes up by 2 per turn in. The next turn will be 16 necessary from Saboteurs. Rutso's about to have 14 out of the 16. Honestly, yeah. You see the retreat pings? Do you see the retreat pings? Rutso's like, no. Give them to me so I can go sneak the turn in. Bad Benny gonna anchor for the team. The rest of said team will grab boss or top lane. And I gotta say, Saboteurs, they've made a mistake here and there, but I really do think they're playing this map so nicely, so beautifully. Retso sees the enemy team. Did they have 6 out of 12 turned in? I think they did. I think Ultralit. No, they done. They done an boss in top lane. Will be colliding into the keep. It does open up the opportunity for Retso to sneak the turn. Murden might, Murden's gonna anchor around in case any sort of delay is necessary. None will be had. Next turn is 18, and they still have 28. No, okay. It didn't do the math. It didn't update the math. So they currently have 13. Nope, they currently have 12 out of the 18, and Retso says, I'll just go get a, oopsies. Sorry, I accidentally hit my 1 key. Retso's like, I'll just go keep getting I'll keep getting camps, I'll keep getting coins, and I'll shark around for another turn in with the rest of you. Boss is on core now. Gonna get some core shielding scratching. 3 more shots will not take down the keep, but it's gonna put it below 50%, I do believe. Actually put it around a third of its HP. Jaina holding bottom for the time being. Looks like, looks like they're gonna pile the coins on between Dino and Hazuabs. 14 out of 18. Catapult on core is actually, hold on, Catapult on core got a bit of damage. It's actually 91% right there. Or 91% left, 9 off the core. Garrosh looking to step in. Bad Benny comes in with a huge, humongous level, Dwarf toss in. Sorry, I couldn't remember the heavy impact name, but Maev is going to get Fan and Knife, reset up to Fan and Knife, reset. Ultralisk will activate the Will of the Forsaken to get away, but on the top right of your screen, you have Bad Benny Goomba stomping a... And Urel hearths away, the turn-in comes through. Honestly, you turn in and run at the core. I mean, Hazuabs is already like, I got 7 gems. You don't even need me. Or wait, do they? No, they don't. Maev got that, yeah. Hazu? Whee! Oh, they're doing this. Bad Betty's late to the party. Wait, they didn't get the turn-in. They actually did need Hazuabs, and now it's awkward because they're like, wait, we didn't get the turn-in? Wait, now it's super awkward. I mean, it should be GG's, but... GG, well played. Saboteurs take map number 1, but it was not an easy win for them. They definitely had to fight through Akatsuki's team fight potential. God, that was a funny ending. Imagine if they lost. That'd actually be kind of comical if they lost right there. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Meta Madness Grand Finals for the second qualifier. My name is Bahamut. We're having some beer casts. Cheers. We're gonna belch our way through this best of 5 as we're getting into map number 2. Saboteurs just took map number 1, Blackheart's Bay. There is a hair in my mouth. Give me a second. It's driving me nuts. The worst is when you get like one of those like dog hairs and it tickles your uvula and it's just ugh. All right, I think I got it. Anyways, it's all downhill from here. Dragonshire will be map number 2 in this best of 5 grand finals. Braxis Holdout was banned up by Akatsuki. We have Battlefield of Eternity banned up by Saboteurs. Map number 1 in the grand finals was chosen ahead of time. It was actually set at like the beginning of the tournament for the qualifier number 2. Blackheart's Bay was the first map in the best of 5 grand finals. And Saboteurs won that map. Akatsuki opted for first pick priority for map number 2, and so Saboteurs are choosing to take us to Dragonshire. So we have a Tracer and a Johanna ban, Karazim and Nubarak? Nubarak has been... Wait, no, Lucio probably, right? Or like mouth in your hair? Wait, what? No, we all know that I don't have a whole lot of hair. Nah, they're gonna get rid of Medivh, okay. Masquerade's been playing a lot of Anubarak, so I was curious if they might target onto him or something like that, but it's a first pick Lucio. First pick Lucio, that is the other thing too that I was mentioning. I was like, well, do you want to give over the Lucio for Dragonshire? There's a lot of really good value for him on this map with wall riding. A lot of good corridors for movement and such. That's why, like, that's why if I do end up playing Healing in Storm League, this is the one map where it's like, yeah, I'm probably going to play Lucio. But if I go to, like, Volskaya Foundry, where it's it's a lot more open, typically take, like, Deckard Cain, because there's just not as much wall riding potential. And with all the openness of the team fighting, it's nice to just land shapes consistently. Kerrigan, Rexar for the side of Saboteurs, so they already grabbed their solo lane. This will be a quick Sergeant Hammer. Kerrigan, Rutso probably going to be pressuring onto the hammer consistently with Ravage and Impales to maybe force out Siege Tactics taken at level 4. I would assume this is a Siege Tactics game. Let's see also. Last map, Junkrat could be picked up here as well. I actually really don't hate the idea of a Junkrat. It could throw off the Kerrigan a little bit. Could throw off the Kerrigan combo, but like Junkrat's really good to harass the Sergeant Hammer with displacement. Especially if you go into... is it Boom Pow that has the cooldown reduction? I think it's Boom Pow. So if you go for a Concussion Mine at level 4, you get the 10 seconds off the cooldown by hitting enemy heroes. And just harassment onto Hammer, push back the enemy teams around the objective areas. What do we have for our next ban, though? Last ban of map number 2. They could consider the Junkrat ban themselves, honestly. I'll get rid of Falstad. They don't want to deal with Gust and poke from hammering and stuff like that. Okay. I don't. Well, they could have been leaning into a potential Falstad. Dino, I think in the past has played quite a bit, or maybe it was Rutso. I might be mixing them up. Dino or Rutso played like a really good auto attack Falstad. I actually think it was Dino. But Tracer's gone. Falstad's gone. Still need a main tank. Still need a healer. Still need some extra damage. There's the healer in a Stukov. We'll pick up Varian as well. Okay. Probably a taunt Varian. Lucio does have high 5. Colossal Smash. I mean, Colossal Smash is an option. So is Twin Blades. But I think Colossal Smash could be an option for burst ability. I forget the armor reduction. Was it 30 armor reduction or something like that? 25, 30? That's physical and spell, so it allows Kerrigan to really get in there. Oof. But Akatsuki have a really good draft. I like the draft of Akatsuki quite a bit here. You like to see Greymane on Saboteurs? Too bad! He's drafted for the red team. I still like the Junkrat here. I still would really like the Junkrat. Poke potential, Concussion Mine for Greymane, Sonya, and Nubarak who want to dive into your face. Yeah. Oh! Here we go again with Chromie. Interesting. Hey, Kalis, you're just in time for the grand finals. Hey, Kalis, you're just in time to gamble, because I know your country loves that. What's up, bud? Hope you're doing well. Alrighty, let's get into map number 2 in the grand finals here for Meta Madness Qualifier number 2. Chromie variant, yeah. I like it. It's a taunt variant for sure. Actually, Greymane might struggle here against that. You keep hearing Akatsuki as his Tatsuki? No, it's alright. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, but I'm trying my best, and that's all I can do these days. Dino on the left-hand side for Saboteurs will be playing Chromie. We got a Yasu Stukov, Hazuubs, Rexar, Rutso, Kerrigan, Bad Benny with Varian, and of course, Misha to play Misha.
Battle commencing in
Over to the right-hand side of our map, we are looking at Akatsuki. We have
5,
Copen playing a Sonya, Skoghammer, Masquerade Anubarak, Ultralisk Greymane, and Banana on the Lucio. There's your level 1s. The only questing talent to note is Fetid Touch for this What?
A singular strike.
On that note, I'm starting the Twitch prediction. On that note, XD has been called. Twitch prediction has begun. Will Saboteurs win Dragonshire map number 2 in this best of 5 series, or is this going to be Akatsuki rallying and rolling back in? No, they're gonna lose their Sonya. Gamba time. Gamba, time to put it all on the line and hopefully go +0. Hey, that's all you can possibly do at this point. God, no way they get the kill. Okay, wait, no, wait, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no. Oh, Banana, you played with fire and you got burnt, homie.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I have a coworker with a similar name where the U is not pronounced, so you're doing better than that, Lucio. Oh, so I'm doing better. Sorry, I was like, what? Am I pronouncing Lucio's name wrong? All right. Well, the gambles. Well, we got big gambles. Thank you, Chad. I requested some large gambles for the best of 5 grand finals, and y'all are coming through. I appreciate it. At Horl Anomaly for the Chromie at level 4, level 2, however you want to split that. Block stacks on Rexar, actually. Grizzled Fortitude. I don't see that very often. Goodbye, Lucio. Every 6 seconds, Rexar and Misha gain 75 physical armor against the next enemy hero basic attack, reducing the damage taken by 75%. Stores up to 2 charges. Both Rexar and Misha have their own charges. Rutso goes in, Masquerades the target, forced to burrow charge away. Ultralisk has that Inner Beast active, looking to jump onto Rutso. They will be able to confirm the kill, and first kill for the side of Akatsuki. Yo, we're in there with 10K. I love to see it. This actually might be the biggest bet in the channel. Nope, that's not true. The biggest bet in the channel ever, I believe, was from Day, when she accidentally bet 69,000 instead of 6,900. And she won. And she won. It was for a Dead by Daylight thing. Good tactic. Getting the deaths out of the way at the start. I'm convinced to vote for Akatsuki. It's better than what I was saying earlier today, or yesterday, which was Akatsuki. Mid lane Dragonite, first one of the game, over to the members of Saboteurs as they kick away the Greymane and annihilate Anubarak? No! Anubarak will be able to quickly remove himself from the mid lane. Dragonite tries to kick in, but the fort front gate's in the way. Some Molten Flame, or I guess these are dragon, what are these dragon breaths called? Flame Breath. So very simple. Maybe you'll bet 69,696 to steal the title. You could. I do believe that would be the largest bet in the channel. Bad Benny is out of the Dragonite and saved for the time being. Yasu with a huge lurking arm. Misha with the charge through. Copen's the target. Fetid Touch is done at 4 minutes and 8 seconds for Stukov. And Sonya falls. Kerrigan traded. Bad Benny is getting a little low. Masquerade misses the Burrow Charge Impale. Ultralisk with the Inner Beast able to rush on out of here. And uses the Dark Flight to jump to the minion wave for safety. 5-2 in kills. Map 2 is aggressive. So the right side siege giants are grabbed. These, the left side will be finished out. No invade to be had. Hazuabs goes to top lane. Misha used as a anchor. Oh, we have the long pitch at level 7 as well. Increase the range of weighted pustule by 50%. Detonating 2 or more weighted pustules causes Stukov's next bio kill switch, and basic ability cooldowns to recharge 100% faster for 4 seconds. By the way, if you are wondering what the Fetid Touch does, is it... I was gonna say it removes 50% of the cooldown. It moves weighted pustules cooldown from 10 seconds to 5, so 50%, but also the mana is refunded as well. You remove the mana cost. So Stukov is no longer having to worry about that, but honestly, I don't play a ton of Stukov. He is a challenging and a difficult healer. Really don't feel like he's that crazily mana-starved. I feel like I don't see Stukov's mana-starved very often. Or maybe I just don't notice it. Widow Mines are put down. Camp in the bottom lane to be grabbed by Akatsuki. Akatsuki, and now we're just adding in extra letters. Akatsuki. There we go. Weighted Pustule slows down Masquerade. Kerrigan, 42 and rising stacks on the Sharpened Blades level 4 out of the 75. The long pitch scouts out this camp. The Lurking Arms sees them, but that'll be that. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kerrigan gets the channel uninterrupted. Kerrigan inside the second dragon end of the game, 6 minutes and 20 or so seconds in. Maybe a dive onto Copen in the top lane. Doesn't step too far out. Masquerade with an impale on the ground. Does have the Bed of Barbs level 4. Siege tactics, mitigate, kick from the Dragonite. If I recall correctly, you mostly care about the cooldown more than the mod. Oh, for sure, Lava, for sure. It's just, I noticed that it was remove all mana costs from Stukov. It's like, I don't even think, like, even if you didn't remove the mana cost, I think Stukov would still be fine. Nice high five from Lucio. Stops any sort of kick value onto Ultralisk. And this Dragonite gets a bit of value on the map. Not a ton. Opens up mid and bottom a little bit further. Top lane still being focused on by the members of Saboteurs. Stukov's one of your favorite heroes and you're hardly ever mana-starved. Well, that's because you finished... Well, everyone... Kalis, don't be so modest, okay? Kalis, everyone knows that you finished Fetid Touch 3 minutes and 20 seconds on average. I would say you could delay it out by 60 seconds if you want to meme around, but I understand that you're very efficient. So, of course, you're never mana-starved. Ultralisk is going to get dove on by the Kerrigan. The Cocoon thrown onto her as the 10 talent tiers are here and then some. Let's actually cycle through the other numbers. It's a Warbringer variant at level 10. And those 13s will roll on in through soon. Ultralisk has to cancel the Hearth back early. Kerrigan lunges in and finds the kill onto Sergeant Hammer. And that just proves that the Zerg are better than the Terran. As big mechanical tank is not enough, or is too weak against Blade Lady. 8-2 in kills, 13-12 in our levels. Talent tier advantage to the side of Saboteurs. And Hazuabs needs to be reported for sacrificing Misha. Alright. Wave in top lane's pushed up. Chromie throws a slowing sands down. Some Dragon's Breath clears that out a little bit. The Masquerade wants to play this aggressive. Time Stop is gonna deny the Impale. Oh, she used the Time Trap, and then she has Time Stop. Get out of town, Chromie! Dino with the 3 billion IQ. They still lose the fort, but they get the double kill, and I think you gotta be happy with that trade. Top lane fort is also, like, the most okay fort to lose on Dragonshire. I guess maybe not for Hazuabs, but I don't think he's too stressed out about it. And of course, with the Greymane Sonya dead for the next 7 to 6 seconds, top lane fort will go down between Stukov, Kerrigan, Chromie. Hazuabs throws Misha onto the point. No one in mid lane just yet. A new Breck is soaking up mid. 10-2 in kills. Still favoring the members of Saboteurs. Blade Lady is tearing it up. Oh, come on, Stream Deck. You had one job today. CSI, yeah. Heavy caster Lucio level 13. Looking for those stuns with the wall push off. Or the... With I think just the... Is it shove? Shove off? Push off? Push off, yeah. What's up, big scary duck? Good to see you, bud. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you guys are cozy. Appreciate you coming by and checking out the stream. Little burrow, little impale. Dino is gonna throw back some sand at Sergeant Hammer. Try and gunk up the motors. I don't know. Gunk is not the right word, but beautiful. Oh my god, the feigned death from Hazuab's right on point as Masquerade comes through the wall. Hazuab's still trying to back away as Masquerade's looking for the body blocks, but meanwhile, Kerrigan goes down. Lucio, Sergeant Hammer to be traded. Masquerade has got tunnel vision. Masquerade has tunnel vision on Hazuab's. Will be able to get the kills. Sonya will go down. I don't think they actually get the interrupt onto Masquerade's hearth out in time. The tunnel vision was not that bad, but the issue is that Masquerade was chasing down a kill onto Hazuab's, and 3 of his other allies are gonna go down. Bad Benny, I don't know why he's not just grabbing the Dragonite here. I'm a little surprised by that. I know you don't win the 1v1 up against Greymane, that's a certainty. Aaron's and Choyers, hope the stream's going well. It is, knock on wood, it's going very well today. It's been a really cozy stream today. Obviously, I'm not the most popular tournament caster, but I appreciate everyone who's hanging out here. It really does mean a lot to me. Thanks for choosing my channel. $16 is here, though, for the members of Akatsuki. Also, yes, I'm saying that name very wrong, but this is the best I can figure out. So just tell Tatsuki I'm saying her name all day. She'll appreciate that. 13-4 in kills. BFG, Wrath Berserker, Cursed Bullet, a Cocoon, and High Fives are all ready to go. Same to be said on the opposing side with the Massive Shove, Ultralist, Slowing Sands, Taunt, and Boars. Dragonite into the bottom lane takes down the keep front gate. A kick will be cleansed out. And Varian goes back over towards this keep with some Flame Breaths onto it. Slowing Sands to zone back the enemy. Nubrak goes for a burrow looking for somebody. Masquerade is going to get dove on immediately. He's getting chunked so very quickly. Boars will go out. Stukov finds the kill. Kerrigan pops the Chrysalis. Taunt from Varian onto the Greymane on the right-hand side, and Greymane will not fall. Bad Benny needs to try and get out of here. Charges towards a minion. Sonya spinning, and she is not winning. Misha will be sacrificed. Ultralist pulled in. Chromie's got some sand from the beach. Rutzo with a few ravages. Almost takes down Banana. And now this bottom lane keep is going to be shredded with 3 dead from 20 to 30 seconds. You can already see Bad Benny's positioning. They're looking to end map number 2 in this best of 5 grand finals. Going up 2-0. Maybe looking for a quick 3-0 here in the Meta Madness. Qualifier number 2, grand finals. Misha gets a little harassment onto the Sergeant Hammer. We have an Anubrak back from death, but I think this core is all but done and dusted here on Dragonshire. GG, well played. Tatsuki need to figure things out. I'm just going to start calling them Tatsuki, that's it. Well, actually, I should only do that if they're winning. That's actually a smart idea. My points. Which team wins Dragonshire? It is going to be Saboteurs. 1 map away from a 3-0 victory here in the Meta Madness Qualifier number 2. Things are looking good for them. The remaining maps available: Cursed Hollow, Garden Terror, Infernal Shrine, Sky Temple, Tomb of the Spider Queen, and Towers of Doom. All right, Akatsuki, what do they want? See, if a team named themselves like Gene Starwind, I would know who that is. Didn't realize it was getting going, but we're here into map number 3 in the grand finals. This could be a quick 3-0 for Saboteurs as they lead the best of 5 grand finals with a 2-0 score. Welcome back. My name's Bahamut. Cheers. We got a little beer cast going on this Sunday in the Meta Madness Qualifier number 2. Thanks for joining me. Cheers. It's Meta Madness. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5 series. There's baseline 8 bans. There's 28 heroes currently banned as we've had 2 maps already. We're getting into our first round of bans for Sky Temple, map number 3. Brax's Holdout was banned up by Akatsuki. Battlefield of Eternity banned up by Saboteurs. The first map was Blackheart's Bay, won by Saboteurs. Second map was Dragonshire, won by Saboteurs. And since the losing side, Akatsuki, has the choice of first pick or map pick, they have chosen for first pick for map number 3, and Saboteurs will choose to take us to Sky Temple. Let's see what we got going on here. I would love nothing more than for Saboteurs to just Juice Pirates this map. Now, will they? No. But would it be funny? Yes. Tyrael is going to be banned away. Definitely no Juice Pirates. Granted, anybody can Juice Pirate so long as you believe. You just gotta believe it. It's like Naruto. You just have to believe it. First pick Abathur. Where's Ninja? Where's Ninja? Got a first pick Abathur from the side of Akatsuki. Dahaka Cassia to the left-hand side. Ooh, that's a little scary, not gonna lie. Oh, so Abathur. Has Falstad been played in this best of 3, best of 5? I think it was banned away, actually. I think it was actually banned away in the previous map, so I think Falstad's up if they want to go into like an Abathur-hatted Falstad. But I don't think that's what you want to do. I think you want to go for the secret niche pick of Orphea. Where's Big Scary Duck? Oh my god. Ninja and Big Scary Duck getting everything they could possibly want. Obviously, it's going to be a Cho'Gall. Obviously, they're going to Cho'Gall it. Big Scary Duck gets, yeah. Any Owl Throwers in this game, or are they already out? Tyrande is available as a healer for this best of 5. Tyrande was played earlier today in a best of 3 on Tomb of the Spider Queen, if I'm not mistaken. Storm League Enjoyers versus Akatsuki. I believe Tyrande was played in the first or second map. I can't remember, but I know she was played fairly recently in the tournament. Dang, I really wanted to bet for ABBA, but what, Lazy Hydra? What? You don't believe in the Abathur for Akatsuki on Sky Temple? That carry pick does not instill confidence in me. Well, that Orphea is not the carry though. Orphea just has good wave clear and mobility. She's not the carry. She's not the true carry. Cassia, Dahaka on the left-hand side. Gonna need a healer. Samuro's banned away. Falstad banned away. May for the blinds, and Ariel picked up as well. Okay. So, wait. Technically, they have 3 blinds on the side of Saboteurs. Ariel can pick up the clap at level 1. And she'll have to go see her doctor. But Ariel can get the Increasing Clarity, I believe is the name of the level 1. And when you finish those stacks, I believe it gives Blind at the center. No! That's a different talent, isn't it? Oh, it's Hyper Carry Orphea? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the Akatsuki. I don't like this draft. I'm sorry, I don't like this. I don't know what's going on here. It's like, it's this, you know what this feels like? This feels like a Storm League draft where nobody is communicating. That's what this feels like. Like, someone's like, I want to play Abathur, and someone's like, I only play Orphea, and someone's like, I want to tank. I want to tank, though. No, I want to tank. Yeah, that draft wins. I'm sorry. Like, no caster bias. Like, If you took all the names out of this, I don't like this draft. I don't like it. Ariel Blind is at 13. Oh, okay, thank you. I thought it was earlier on in her kit, but don't play a lot of Ariel. Big Scary Duck and I have made this work countless times. I'm sorry, like, nothing against Akatsuki. They're great players. They beat me up in Storm League or real life, realistically. But I just don't see what this draft does. I just don't like I don't see it. I don't like it. I don't see it. Time to go all in. Time to go all in. This is what could be. This is what could be. This could be the final map of the day. God, we've been streaming for almost 7 hours, and I am hungry and a little tipsy. On the left-hand side, we've got Saboteurs up in this best-of-5 grand finals for Meta Madness Qualifier number 2. Hazuab's Dahaka, Yasu, Ariel, Rutso to play a Thrall, Dino checking out the Lightning Furies on Cassia, and Bad Benny will play the Mei. It's actually a Charge Strike, not even Lightning Furies. Or Thunderstrokes. On the right-hand side, looking to rally, looking to take us to a map number 4 for even more fun drafts, we have got Akatsuki. Copen ETC, we'll see a Masquerade Mal'Ganis, Banana Uther, Ultralisk on the Orphea, and Skog to play the Abathur. No kill, but enough to force back Bad Benny early on. And I did wait a little bit for our predictions, so that way you all could see what that first engagement looked like. You can see all the level 1s. You can make a formed opinion. You can make an informed opinion. God, man. It's almost like when you drink a beer or two, it's hard to talk all of a sudden. So weird. Detainment Strike to push back the enemy. The Chomp from Orphea, Yasu low. The Night Rush out. But once again, the members of Akatsuki cannot find a kill. 79,200. That is the biggest bet we've had in the channel. One person has put 79,200 channel points on Saboteurs to win. Now here's me baiting. Anybody want to match that on the side of Akatsuki? Rushstock in from Dahaka, looking at the Orphea, grab with a tongue drag. There's a Blizzard down from the Mei, but the Shadow Waltz allows Orphea to back away. It's 79 from one person. Yeah, that's one person. That's the biggest bet we've ever had in the channel. Foo Fighter is all in on Saboteurs with First Blood going into Saboteurs, or for Saboteurs. They'll go ahead and take down Mal'Ganis. Dino a little bit low here, and the fort front gate and bottom lane is starting to rapidly be reduced to nothing. Will be rapidly reduced to rubble. There we go. That's even better phrasing. Well matched, but those odds are nice even for a long shot draft. Hey, that's exactly it. To be honest, like, I do that all the time when I watch esports and stuff like that. Like, I watch Smash, I watch a lot of Smash, I watch a lot of StarCraft 2. I have a lot of respect for things that I'm not talented at. And I will always bet on the underdog for just the odds. It's worked once or twice. Like, I think in, like, BTS Smash, I have nearly 250,000 channel points, because I think, like, one time Wizzy was not supposed to win, so I bet for him. Like, I put everything on Wizzy. I was like, whatever, it's channel points. And Wizzy won, and, like, now I have, like, a dumb amount of channel points in BTS Smash channel. Or some Twitch Smash channel, I forget the name. Not sure if BTS is still around.
My magic flows.
Double objective phase starting top and center. These are standardized on Sky Temple. The first two objectives are standardized. First is top and center, and the second is bottom. A singular objective in the bottom of the map for the second one, as Masquerade tries to wiggle his way out of this. Bad Benny with the Blizzard icing, and enough setup for Dino to get the kill. ETC will channel the mid objective phase. Thrall continues shots onto top lane fort. And actually, mid lane's going to be delayed up by Hazuabs. If you did not know this, if there's a player from each side on the objective for Sky Temple, it will cancel and not make any fires or shots happen. So, if you do have the health for it, brawling over the objective phase can be beneficial, though Hazuab's Lurker Strain might have just saved his tail. He's got enhanced agility, so he's out of here. Oh, see, so okay, here's the difference between Hazuabs and I. One, he's really smart. Hazuabs, I would have gone into this bush to hearth out, but I think he was like, well, there's an Abathur on the enemy team. So there's probably a mine in that bush, and I don't think the mines would have killed him. Hazuabs had what, like 200, 300 HP? Yeah, it would have put Hazuabs on maybe like, I don't know, 50 or so HP, but he's back in. Brush Stalks into the top lane engagement from the Hall of Storms. Mal'Ganis on the left-hand side is pressuring onto Yasuo, but it's not going to be enough to find a kill for the time being. Hazu taps the bush, looking for that movement speed. Maybe goes in for a drag. Lurker Strain bobs back the enemy. Silver Touch for Uther is completed from level 1 for Banana. We got a chomp at level 1 and, level 7 and 4. Level 4 and 7 for Orphea. The Backbiter as well as the Insatiable. Hazuab steps in a bush, eats a couple mines. But I honestly don't think he's too concerned about that because he's got Ariel right next to him to heal right back up. Bad Benny gonna self-heal with the Chrysalis or the Cryo Freeze. We got an Icing build for the Mei. She will go Heat Transfer at level 1, but then gonna look at the Cold Front and Skating away at 4 and 7. 10 talent here almost here. We cycle through the numbers. As an invade from Akatsuki will yield a Siege Giant camp. Hazuabs needs to back away, taps the bush for the movement speed. As the Lurker Strain will be forced out from him once again. Or I guess the Burrow's forced out. Granted, Lurker Strain gives a 4-second cooldown reduction. Reduce it by 3, so it's a 17-second cooldown for Burrow for Hazuabs. Siege Giants grabbed as well on the right-hand side. Assist ping over here. They're not going for boss. They're looking for a flank into Bad Benny. Gonna find the stun, but the power slide will be focused onto Dino, and first kill to the side of Akatsuki. It's a later game kill, so that's going to yield enough experience to push in for 10 talent tier. Dark Conversion Mal'Ganis. He's going to steal some HP. Stage Dive Dark Conversion Mal'Ganis. Stage Dive ETC. He comes through. Rutzo gets picked off. Ultimate Evolution for the Abathur. Crushing Jaws Orphea. And Divine Shield for the Uther. 2 kills late game. And now the members of Akatsuki in the lead. Yasuo clears out the mule before it gets much healing value. I believe we did the math yesterday, and it's 3,600 HP is what the mule does give to structures if not taken down. It's kind of weird to think that Orphea and Tracer are the only HOTS original characters. Oh, you mean Kira. Kira and Orphea. I mean, if you really think about it, everything is original, but yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, Kira and Orphea. Well, the comment that I used to hear all the time was the Blizzard knew that the game was going to be going onto maintenance mode, so they gave the devs the opportunity to create their own heroes towards the end. Which, I mean, if that's the truth, that is kind of nice. Like, but yeah. Yeah, Tracer's Overwatch. Hazuab's a little low here. The Earthquake from Thrall is activated. Bad Benny skates in. The Chrysalis applied to 1. Unfortunately, Dark Conversion for Masquerade is not going to be enough. Scope copy of ETC, I believe that was the scope copy of ETC, does go down. Ice Wall. Uh-oh. Orphea is able to get through the keep front gate. Tracer was in HOTS before she was in Overwatch? What? Tracer was in HOTS before she was in... What? Tracer was a release character in Overwatch. Tracer came through with HOTS 2.0. Wasn't it like Diva, Tracer, Hanzo? Tracer is not an original HOTS character. Tracer, isn't she in the, like, release video for Overwatch? Wasn't Tracer in the original Overwatch release video? She launched in the Nexus like a month before Overwatch went live. She's still an Overwatch character, homie. She's still an Overwatch character, homie. You want to know why I know this? Because if you go into Here's the Storm and click the Overwatch tab, that's where she appears. A ball lightning out from Cassie, Entertainment Strike into the wall. Scope clone of ETC will expire. Masquerade does get the dark conversion this time. Overwatch was released in May. Tracer was added to HOTS in April. Whatever drugs chat's on, please, I guess send it in my P.O. box or something. She was playable in HOTS before she was playable in Overwatch? Okay. Well, unless you got into the alpha. Idiot. You're still wrong. She's still an Overwatch character. She's not a HOTS character. Do you want to know why she's an Overwatch character, not a HOTS character? Because Orphea can't be found in any other Blizzard game besides HOTS. Much like Kira. Next you're gonna tell me that that the Vikings are a Heroes of the Storm original character too. Why does the semantic matter? Because it's Twitch chat, and I am never allowed to be right. That is what it is. I'm never allowed to be right. I'm only allowed to be wrong, and if I'm right, no one says a fuck word about it. It's only when I'm wrong do people like to talk about these things. Oh, man. Ugh. Well, we get into top area. Hazdob's getting chased around right now. He should be able to meander his way out of this. Stage dive from ETC won't close the gap in time. 5 seconds of movement speed, and Hazdob's is like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do whatever I want. Isolation throw him backwards. And I think they realize, oh, wait, Hazdob's is running around. Is the enemy on the boss? Oh, yes, absolutely they are. Hazdob's is able to burrow down. ETC is going to try and set up a kill with Abathur and will be able to do so. Ball lightning comes out. The Earthquake from Thrall activated as well. Divine Shield applied to the Orphea as the Blind as a Bat for Masquerade is activated, and he does not get any sort of CC value. But Bad Benny is split from the allied team being chased down. Is it really meta to have some gentle gaslighting? No. I don't care for gaslighting. Why would you intentionally try and piss someone off? That doesn't make you a good human. I think the joke has flown over our heads. I don't think there was a joke, period. I think there was just a dumb comment made and someone was trying to double down on trying to make their dumb comment funny. We just have so much trust in you. Fish, don't lie to me! Don't you lie to me, Fish! Mid lane shots will be raining out into the keep front gates. Abathur does have Mule from level 7. Gonna check really quickly and see what the cooldown is. Gonna be 33 seconds on Mule to be summoned. Mid shots continue to fire out as I think we are gonna be looking for Bad Benny to initiate onto Orphea. Ice Wall Blizzard down on the ground. Cleanse will be there as well. Masquerade with the Fell Claws trying to... Actually, that's Blind as a Bat activated. Gonna try and find as much CC potential as possible as the Earthquake continues to pulsate from Thrall. A double kill still found by Saboteurs. Well, we have Masquerade looking to get on out of here. A clone of Masquerade, that's the Skog Abathur clone. Gonna get knocked into the wall and completely cleared out. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, though, a keep has fallen, and bottom lane boss gets about 5% off the core.
The blue team's core is being
Mid lane, Mule gets some healing value, but it's going to be cleared out immediately as well. Keep shell go down. Well, actually, will it? Minion wave is cleared out. Don't want to tank too many tower shots. Orphea and Uther are back from death, and yeah, you just play the safe and back away. I do have to say, though, Kotsky, if they are able to get a good team fight, they can run bottom and end game. Abathur keeps pushing up the bottom lane wave. If they can, as I said, like, if they can find a good team fight, this could be a map number 4, spurred on by our red squad. 136,000. God dang. Level 7 is here, or excuse me, 7 stacks. Not level 7. 7 stacks for Dahaka's enhanced agility. He's at, boo, 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 boo. God, the math is hard today. 134%. Kept wanting to say 136, and I was like, no, that's not right. I was going to say, Mule should be down. It's going to be 3,600 HP back on the mid lane keep. Top lane objective, shoots top lane keep.
guardians.
Siege Giant's stolen away for bottom lane. Ultralisk and Banana are hearthing out, okay. I was wondering if they would try and go aggressive and try and just shove bottom lane and maybe look for core, but no. They back away, they try and save, or at least they try and clear up mid or top lane keep wave. The keep's gonna go down. Mid lane keep's gonna go down as well. Yeah, this red team, they can't play passively anymore.
Destroyed.
Bottom shots almost confirmed the mid lane keep.
My temple's power.
Look at the setup.
Expended
It feels like Akatsuki's going for broke here.
stronger than I.
All heroics off cooldown, 20 talent, vanquish the weak, bolt of the storm. What is the upgrade for engulfing oblivion? Crushing jaws reduces armor. The hawk is able to burrow away. 50 armor reduction by 3 seconds takedown reset, sets its cooldown to 5 seconds. Okay. Oh, Night Rush is going to be canceled out by a drag from Dahaka. Hazuab's with a beautiful moment here for the team. Ice Wall from Bad Benny. ETC is able to bolt to the storm away. The Crushing Jaws will connect onto Rutso. That armor reduction's there. Stage dive in as well. Banana trying to back away. The Blizzard's down on the ground in this mid lane. The members of Saboteurs are rushing across the map, trying to take another kill into Akatsuki. Azuabs looks for the drag, finds it into the Orphea. She's going to be saved by a stun of Uther. Fend from Cassia, icing in from Bad Benny. And Orphea goes down. Uther to fall as well. He does have redemption, but Saboteurs don't give a crap. And they are going to be moving in towards core. ETC, Abathur, and Uther for the defense right now. I don't see a world where this works, unless I guess you want to lie in Twitch chat and be a filthy, filthy liar. Either way, Saboteurs looks like they will be able to take map number 3. A quick 3-0 at the end of the day here from Saboteurs. And they will take Meta Madness Qualifier number 2 in a 3-0. GG, well played. I have no idea what that draft was from Akatsuki. I gotta be. I have no idea what they were thinking there. I'm sorry. Like, I don't get it. I can usually piece it together. I don't get it. I really don't get what they were aiming for on this. GG's to Saboteurs. But I really wish I knew what they were going for in this draft. I feel like this was just a draft blunder in Game 3. I feel like there was some miscommunication in the draft phase.